of us we have plenty of previously consumed Dogfish Head Craft Brewery beer and a fresh one. You know what? They're out of Milton, Delaware, US of A. Yay, yay. So you know what that means. It's time for DJ to go local. That's right, guys. We're going local yet again with another Dogfish Head Craft Brewery beer. And what beer do we have from them today? We have a new one, or quite a, I don't know, maybe an updated beer. That's right. We have their wood-aged Bitches Brew. This is an Imperial Stout. Kind of. We'll explain that in a minute. It's a year-round serving. It clocks in at 9% ABV and 38 IBUs. Now, you see old school Miles Davis Bitches Brew staged right. That came out on the market in 2010. And what about that beer? And this beer, too. Both of them are an Imperial Stout, a really roasty Imperial Stout, and sort of a mead or honey beer blended together. Kind of, I guess, 50-50. They don't say exactly, but the honey beer is called Tej, and it's a beer that they bitter with geisha root, or I think it's called like buckhorn, something like that, or buckthorn, and that is like kind of like a flavor layer in there. So you've got the honey, like mead-like flavor, and then you got a big roasty stout. Blend them all together, boom, you got improvisation, just like the Miles Davis album was, Bitches Brew. I think this was, if memory serves, the first of their like music series or one of the early ones. So this is new for 2018. It's going to be a year-round serving now. As I said, it's an Imperial Stout. And what have they done different since it's called wood-aged Bitches Brew? Well, they've aged half of it in American oak. White oak, big oak foeders. What is that? That's the Imperial Stout. The other half, the Tej, or honey beer, has been aged in the Palo Santo tanks that they age Palo Santo Marron in. So, you know what? That sounds pretty freaking awesome. And I'm down for some Dogfish Head Stout, like you can see. Not that you don't know that if you watch DJs BrewTube. So, I'm going to stop flapping my gums, pop the top on this bottle, get it in the snifter, and tell you what's up with wood-aged Bitches Brew. Hell yes. Boom. Gigantic hiss off the top, tons of can of smoke rising from the bottle, and obsessively collectible crown to boot. So, let's get in the stinger. Damn, there is still can of smoke rising from the top, even as I pour it into the glass. Man, Generally, I would age Bitches Brew, and the last time I reviewed it, I don't remember if I posted that review or not. Shit happens. But I know I reviewed Bitches Brew with like a year or two on it, and that beer seller's awesome. The original version, this is wood-aged and stuff, so who knows? Let's talk about the appearance. It is black, black as night, black as pitch. There is no light coming through this 10W40 motor oil right here. We got a solid one finger of super tightly packed, not really hardly even any soap suds in the center of the puck, of chocolatey colored bubbles. When I swirl it, I think we're going to get some nice glass lacing out of this, and we got tons and tons of alcohol lace. Look at that gorgeous black water in a glass. But you know I'm down for some stouts. But with all those adjuncts in there and the fact that it's been wood-aged in 2 different woods and it's got geisha root and all that shit, it better smell good. So let's dive in for the aroma. Man, big roasty. It reminds me of the big roast that I got off of Santa Cusanera here. And I wonder if that's the same base stout. If they took this, you know, the stout component of this, or the stout thread, as they call it, and used it for Santa Cusanera. Anyways, oh, more aroma we got to talk about. Tons of licorice. Deep, dark chocolate. Coffee. A bit of tobacco and leather. Tons of vanilla. Bit of a fruity note in there. Wow, this smells awesome. There's a driving sweetness. It smells like a big flavored coffee almost, man, because the roast and the coffee notes are big and large and in charge, larger and bigger than I remember in the original Miles Davis Bitches Brew. But this smells freaking delicious. I'm diving in, guys. Cheers! Yeah. Right up in front, you get a big hit of roast. After that, it's almost like a sweet red wine kind of taste. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's kind of like a grape skinny type taste almost. Then after that, deep dark chocolate. There's a little bit of sweetness balancing it out, and then more roast, more coffee, a good hit of licorice, char, Some nice vanilla notes. Maybe that sort of kind of like vinous hit that I'm getting is coming from the Palo Santo. I don't know. You do get some of that when you drink Palo Santo Marron. But wow, really nice melange of flavors. And compared to regular Bitches Brew or the original Bitches Brew, it's got that woody, oaky, tannic notes. Way more vanilla than I remember being in that beer. Yeah, because you get some of that from a stout anyway. But the roast is really huge in this. Now, like I said, generally I would drink Bitches Brew Cellared, but man, nice, medium full mouthfeel. It's not super thick or gloopy, but it's got a full mouth, medium full mouthfeel to it. The 9% alcohol is completely hidden, save a tiny bit of warming in the chest. Wow, let me get another drink here. Just because I want another drink. I kind of know what I think about it, but anyway. Man. That is a really cool beer. And the fact that it's a year-round serving with that much complexity, this would be cool if they keep it as a year-round serving. Because sometimes they'll start out as year-round and they go away. If they keep this as a year-round serving and you could like do a vertical of that, it would be really cool to see how this stout, you know, kind of ages. And it's got that honey beer sweetness in there. And it's got like a oaky sort of like coffee flavor in the back end. Yum. So, you hear I'm digging this beer. I could waffle on forever, but I'm going to kick it and drink the rest. So let's grade it. At time of recording, Beer Advocate has given this 3.68 out of 5 caps. I'd say that's probably into the B+, verging on A- range. Kind of, maybe it's A-. And Untapped has given this 4.18 caps, which I would say is firmly, probably in their A range. I'm going to go just into the A range on this on my scale. I'm going to go 94. This is an A-level beer. If you like roasty stouts, and you like some tannic wood notes and like kind of like a winey sort of vibe going into your stouts, you will dig this beer. It's different. It's culinary based, like all the Dogfish Head stuff, you know, that they're kind of meant to pair with food. And I think the Miles Davis food was like a noodle-centric sort of chili, like when you go to Ohio and you get the, you know, the chili, the pasta with chili on top of it. It's kind of like that. I think that was Miles Davis's like favorite food, if I can remember from reading those notes way back when. But anywho, enough of this said. Let's talk about something important now. We got to talk about you. If you've had this beer, let me know what you know. If you had regular Miles Davis Bitches Brew like right here, let me know what you know on that too, because I love the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really, really dig it when you rate. No, not rate. No. We're going to think globally. We're going to drink locally and support the craft beer movement. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm thinking about finishing this beer. That's why I'm rushing. Well, whatever. Oh, shoot. I was digressing. You expect that by now, don't you? Anywho, so, if you could do me a big favor and rate, comment, subscribe, and, you know, if you can kind of get around to it, and you're in the mood, maybe consider smashing that like button, because that, along with one bottle, is all I'm going to need, and I'll be set of Dogfish Head Craft Brewery's wood-aged Bitches Brew, and that's going to put my big-ass local drinking happy face on. So the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a hell of a bunch of wood-aged Bitches Brew drinking love for you, and you know what's coming. Hell yes, that's right, a big-ass peace out!